Hello Aquarius, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoy the reading. It's a collective reading, general reading, so aspects of it will apply to you, but it could also apply to somebody else that's close to you at this time. I use the zodiac cards, 12 houses of the zodiac, astrological cards, goddess cards, and destiny cards. Please don't forget to like and subscribe or share, as that escalates the videos for other people as well. If you're interested in a private reading, please go to my website. The link is below. I'm also on Instagram. I do daily postings and also weekly readings there. Okay, so let's see. I normally pull out 3 houses of interest for you. We've got 12th house coming in. We've got 8th house. And we've got 3rd house. So 12th house is all the unconscious things, karma, dreams, all of those sorts of things coming in. And 8th house is endings and beginnings. This is shifts and turnings and transformations. Also finance, big finance. And the 3rd house is everything to do with the communication. Okay, let's see what we've got for astrological guidance. So it wants to come out. North Node, some positive karma coming in for you there. Chiron Healing. Okay, so whatever is sort of transitioning, there's some healing to be done there as well. And we've got water element sensing coming in. Bottom of the deck is Uranus Genius coming in for you. So some sort of shift or change, quite a big turn of the wheel here. It can be very unexpected. It can also be very unconventional. It could be a massive leap of consciousness. Lots of different aspects coming with this. Also glimpses of the future you may be getting as well. Let's get the goddess guidance now. Okay, so we've got Maeve, Cycles and Rhythms, and this one popped off. We've got Athena, Inner Wisdom. Let's get one more. And then we've got Arikura Blossoming. Okay. Bottom of the goddess deck is Kuan Yin, Compassion. Okay, so let's just start with the 12th house here. Okay, 12th house is everything to do with the unconscious. Which rules about 90% of our lives. So this is everything to do with, hidden programming, your hidden desires, also your deep-seated motivations, complexities, and anything that's moving under the surface, whatever goes on behind the scenes. So, this is deep stuff. It's also the house of karmic, like inheritances and karmic lessons, things like that. Anything to do with karma comes in on this house as well. It's also the house of seclusion, retreat, where you go to withdraw, when you need to withdraw, when you need to self-reflect. Because with the word reflection, you're looking deep, you're going under the surface. So any time you're doing that, it's 12th house territory. It can also be that, it's part of your spiritual life to retreat periodically or to meditate and so on, where you go quietly into a space, and you start allowing things to move and shift for you. So it's about spiritual life, it's about meditation, it's also about mysticism and also belief systems. So whatever you whatever is your belief system or whatever it is that you do, but it's about that sort of retreat and period of reflection, or time to reflect. It's also about deep healing, any kind of healing that's going on as well, or you could be receiving healing, or you could be giving healing. So this can be people who are in the healing profession or service work to others. They can also come in under the 12th house. Quite a few people with strong, they help others have strong 12th houses. Often because they're dealing with their own, karmic inheritances where there's a lot of pain, a lot of healing from many past lives and so on, and they're able to help others because of that insight that they have. This can also be about dreams and connecting to the divine in different ways, and receiving information from that. This house also rules connections with people you have very strong karmic bonds with. Now, this can be a twin flame or some other people that you're very strongly connected to, and everything around that. It's also the house of any kind of addictions, anything to do with that. And also, any sorts of connections or experiences that you have in institutions of all kinds. So this can be universities, libraries, government institutions, hospitals, anything like that. It's your experiences, what you learn while you're there. So whether you're going there or you go with somebody else, it's what you come to understand while you are in that place. So whatever's going on for you in the 12th house, we've got North Node, life's purpose here. So this is very positive karma. So this is the karmic house. So this is saying to you now that, very good positive karma, which you have built up over lifetimes or during this lifetime, is turning and coming back for you now. But what it will mean is that you are actually able now to get onto your path, whatever your path is. Now, that can twist and turn and change periodically, but this is about a big door swinging open for you now, really big door. This is important. This is a very a fated card, very fated energy, destiny energy, and it can be very quick. And this change, it can be really quite an upheaval, but know that it's got positive karma behind it, and it's meant for you, and it's going to move you into a much better position. It's kind of got a lovely destined feel about it. As I said, maybe sort of you're going through the sort of changes, but on the other side of that will be, you'll be then in the right place at the right time. And it's got very good karmic rewards attached to it. Just a very strong general feeling that you are now, on path. You're now connecting with what you're supposed to be doing and who you're supposed to be connecting with, and so on. So it could be bringing somebody in, a very strong karmic connection in for you, or it could just be you finding something in your life which is now of great meaning to you, or it could be a spiritual connection, like a spiritual practice, or just something that you are working on. You could be working on something in the unconscious realm of your unconscious realm, which has perhaps held you back, or been some sort of like self-sabotage, or self-undoing. So something that's held you back, and it could be an addiction, or it could just be that you have, issues that have come into your life where, they've held you back from pursuing certain things before. It can also be that. But this is a very, very positive card, and you've got a very good chance now to overcome and move forward. So when this door swings open, when this opportunity comes to you, you must move through it, and you're going to find yourself pushed in that direction. And it's a big shift for you. Sorry about the birds. Okay, we have Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Okay, so everything that's going on in this 12th house, this can stir up a lot, especially with North Node, life's purpose. It's going to stir up quite a bit for you. You're going to be pushed, as I said. So Maeve is about cycles and rhythms. This is the cycles and rhythms in your body, whether you're a male or a female. It's also the cycles of your energy levels. So when you need to take action, take action. When you need to rest, please rest. Do whatever is right for you in the moment. There's an opportunity coming for you, as is indicated by this. So something is going to move for you in this house, and something is going to open up for you. And you need to be ready. You need to be ready to take that opportunity, whether it's a karmic partner or perhaps you're visiting an institution, perhaps it's a course of study or a professional change. Maybe you're now going into certain aspects which, it could be healing, or it could be service work to others, or it could be just a belief system, or some sort of aspect of spiritual life which is important for you. It could also just be facing very deep hidden emotions and things which, complexities which have held you back, as I've said. So this is about an opportunity coming in for you. Something is opening up for you, and you need to be ready to take it. So rest when you need to rest, and so on. And if you need to do inner work, then do inner work. If you need to retreat and withdraw from others and just step back from society or from everything else that's going on to go within and do the reflection work, then that's what you must do, and just honor that, and honor your emotions as well, because you're going to be going through a few things with the 12th house. You may just be working through certain things with a karmic partner or in a karmic situation, working through things, but it's going to be positive. It's going to push you into where you need to be, and it's going to bring a lot of direction in your life. And we've got 8th house, endings and beginnings. So this is a sort of a transitionary card. It's about transition. Some old chapter of your life is closing and a new chapter is beginning. Or you could look at it as an ending and a beginning, or just something that has not served you or is not serving you anymore is falling away, and something new is coming in. But it could also be that you need to initiate this as well. And this can be, you may have been very happy with things up until now. You've got a room full of things that you love, but there's not a single space anywhere, and you need to bring something in. You want to bring something in, something that you desire, something important to you. You want to bring it into the room. You have to remove something in order to bring that new thing in. It's got that feel about it. It's also... It could also be to do with a commitment that you have, the coming together of this commitment, whether it's romantic or a partnership. But it's the merging of your emotional and your material resources. It's also about sexuality and the deeper meaning. All of these things come in with that. So it's the nuts and bolts of this relationship, how it's going to be put together, how you're going to... This is a commitment. This is not a love affair. This is an actual commitment, a coming together. And it's also about big financial things. So this can be investments, insurances, accounting, banking, and taxes. Taxes come in with this as well. Any sort of... It can also be that there may have been sort of a legacy or an inheritance involved somewhere along the line as well. That could also come in for you, because this card has the feeling of something passing away. It could be a literal passing away of somebody, but it's normally... it can be a physical thing, but it's normally symbolic, and it can be an ego death, or it can be the ending of something, some way of life. It's that transitionary period that you go through in order to get there. It can also be the rise of your psychic abilities, and this is happening to a lot of people at the moment. There's so much strong energy coming into onto our planet, so that a great many people are being activated right now. So you could be really on high alert for certain things. You could be getting a lot of information, whether it's healing for yourself or whether you're using it in some way. You'll have to just see how it comes in for you. Everybody's different. We've got Chiron Healing coming in here. And you've also got at the top Athena, Inner Wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So you know what to do. Your inner GPS is finely tuned, especially in the 8th house. You will know what is indicated with these cards. So Chiron Healing, this is about old issues, sort of like repetitive things that have kept occurring in your life. Or it could be something that has occurred in the past, or just in some time gone by, and now here it comes again. It may not be the same situation or the same circumstances or necessarily the same people, but it's got the same feeling. It brings up the same feelings in you, whatever the feelings may be, whether it's fear, anger, betrayal, or just deep, deep, sort of being really upset about certain things, very emotional, feeling trapped. There's lots of things that can come up from an old or a previous experience or situation, and it could have been repeated. It could have been from past lives. You could have brought it in, or it could have happened more than once in your lifetime currently. But this situation keeps coming up because the original emotions that occurred at the first time that it happened has not been dealt with. So it's a bit like trying to hold something down underwater, like a beach ball. It just keeps coming up. You cannot hold it down. Sooner or later it's going to pop up, and it's just this energy. So it's about looking at that thing bravely, putting the light on it, shining the light on it, and being brave. Look at it, examine it, realize that that experience has had a very important part in your life, whatever went down. And you have to release yourself from it. You have to, forgive the situation. It's not about forgiving the people involved or whatever went down, but forgive the situation so that you can release yourself from it. Otherwise, you stayed chained to that activity, and your energy is parked there, and your energy is parked with that experience, and it stays there until you release it. And it will keep coming back, as I said. So it's like you need to shine the light on it. This is the wounded healer. Chiron is the wounded healer. It's wisdom through pain. So you need to shine the light on it, let the light in, acknowledge that it's had a place in your life. The first time you do that, then it's like listening to your inner child. Now the inner child has got a voice. This wound has got a voice. Listen to it, acknowledge it, and then do everything you can to release it. So whether you do some sort of therapy, or you write a letter and then dispose of the letter through burning, or you go through some other technique that you know of, but it's time to release yourself from that. But you've got to examine your emotions around the original wounding. So this can be, as I said, an experience, or it can be even a physical wounding. You need to examine what was going on in your life at the time of the wounding, and then you can move forward from there. It's also about spending time in nature, getting back to nature, putting your hands in the soil, taking walks in nature, and so on. Very, very healing, very healing for you at this time. It can also be that you have come into this life with a lot of knowledge to do with these processes, and you may be able to share that with others who are grappling with the same situation. So there's a lot of learning that's gone into this, and you may have overcome certain things in your life, and it's now time to spread that information or to help others in some way, shape, or form. It could also be that you need to study certain things to do with natural therapies. Chiron rules all natural therapies, remedies, and so on. Also medicine. So you may be exposed to a medicine or a natural therapy and go through it, and you're either receiving healing yourself, or you may be receiving healing and then you want to learn more about it. So whatever it may be, whether it's homeopathy, naturopathy, chiropractic, whatever, something that has kind of piqued your interest, or it's something that you would like to learn more about. Whether you keep it all to yourself or whether you use that knowledge is up to you, but it's a kind of a learning experience that can be shared with others. It may be that with the eighth house, this is also about the rising of understanding these processes. So with the psychic awareness coming in the eighth house, you could very well be able to share this knowledge with others, or it's about you finding, as I said, your own inner healing, and it's playing out in the eighth house, whether it's some past wounding to do with a financial thing. Perhaps you had a bit of a loss or some kind of issue that went down, or it's to do with another previous relationship, a commitment, and so on. But it's about gaining healing around that. And with Athena here, inner wisdom, that is exactly what you will need to do. You will know what it is. You will know what to do. And you can just trust your own intuition and your own inner knowledge, and then you can move forward. But as I said, if it's purely a sort of a financial thing, then this is about an experience that you've had which was difficult for you. and now something similar may be rising up again. And Athena is saying, you know what to do. So trust your inner wisdom, your intuition, and go within, and then you will know what to do. There's a full moon there, so maybe a full moon is going to be important. We've got a lot of moon energy coming up, so just see where it comes in for you. We've got third house here. This is everything to do with communication, written, verbal, body language. It's also to do with communicating with specific people, and this can be family members, general relatives, aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings even. It can even be neighbors. But it's communication in general, but it also covers documents and contracts. So maybe a document or a contract is coming in for you, or you're waiting to get one in, or you are perhaps issuing something of importance. It could be all that you are receiving news, you're hearing news, you're hearing something, or you're receiving news in some way. It can be electronic as well. Third house does cover all kinds of electronic and things like the internet, technology, and so on. So you could be, hearing something or communicating a lot back and forth about something. This can also be about short journeys. So this is like a local trip somewhere or a short journey, and it involves perhaps vehicles or a vehicle and maps and things. So you may be going on a little bit of a drive somewhere. It can come in as well. With water element sensing, this is you may just feel that your energy is a little bit low at this time, and this is why I say with the cycles and rhythms, you must honor your when you're tired, or when you need to rest, or when you need to withdraw. You must do that, okay? To regenerate yourself. This is about gathering your energetic and material resources, whatever you need to gather in preparation to move forward. So this is like a pause period. This is a pause period where you just go within, spend time on your own, relaxing, sleeping, recovering, whatever, even dreaming, planning. But it's that planning phase, gathering what you need in preparation for action. You could be feeling very imaginative, very creative at this time, so tap into that. And it could also be that you're going to be feeling your feelings are going to be activated. You're going to be feeling feeling quite a bit because it's water. So you need to protect that a little bit, protect your energy, and that's why you need to withdraw. So just make sure you've got a few boundaries in place, just to keep those away that are inclined to draw energy from you, or you don't want to be taken advantage of while you're in that quiet phase, because your compassion will be activated as well about certain things. But it's also about, as I said, connecting to the divine in all different ways, and downloading information, being very imaginative and creative, and doing things quietly in your own way, and spending time on your own, just resting, rejuvenating, and preparing for action, because the action will come, especially with Uranus coming for you as well. So, and if there are stormy things going on around you, emotions and people grappling with things and trying to draw you into that, just withdraw and let it pass. Let the storm pass, and just go with the flow until you're ready to take action. It could even be something you need to say, because it's third house, or it could be a short trip you need to take. Or it could be to do with a contract or a document, something that is you're planning and thinking about at the moment, and you're just waiting for the right time to move forward, when your energy is up and when you feel ready. Here we've got Arakura blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. So whatever is coming for you, whatever you're trying to get on with in the third house, and obviously indeed it affects all the others that have come up. She's saying that just be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, take the rest when you need to, honor your body and honor your emotions at this time, because there's clearly a lot going on. So just have patience with yourself. You're only just starting, whether it's a relationship or a business or some other things that you're busy trying to get on with here. Whatever you're dealing with, just be patient with yourself, but move forward steadily, one step at a time. And you're only just starting on your journey now, and it just go with the flow for now, but know that you are on your way, and that these opportunities are coming in for you. But just move quietly and with patience, and you will You will get there, and do not give up, even though some things may feel a bit difficult. It might help you, when we were talking about natural therapies and things, it might help you to get involved with, or to have a few natural flower essences around to help you. These can help you emotionally and on many different levels. So that would be Bach flower remedies, essential oils, any flower essences. You may want to try and do that at in your own environment, or flower water. Anything like that is going to help you at this time. You may want to study it, or you may enjoy doing that as a sort of an interest or a hobby, or something that you would like to further or learn more about as well. Kuan Yin, we've got compassion, release judgments about yourself and others, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. So as I said, are some things going on, but just be careful that you have, because you've got water element here, you are going to be feeling sort of sensitive, emotionally sensitive, and the compassion will be activated. But just be careful that you don't go over what you need to do. You do need to protect your own energy at this time, and be kind to yourself. Release judgments about things that are going on in your life. So you don't want to, when you need to rest, when you need to get in touch with your emotions about certain things, then that's what you must do. But release judgments about it, and focus on the love and light that is within you and is within the other person. Just withdraw from judgment, stay neutral, and do what you need to do, and retreat periodically to rebalance yourself and keep yourself together, emotionally. And just focus on that. But most important, release the judgment of yourself. I feel there's quite a bit of that going on, and you need to just be careful that you don't run yourself down. And likewise, if you're going to do that to yourself, then it's going to project outward to other people as well. So just stay neutral, stay in the flow, and withdraw when you need to. Uranus, genius, this is your planet. It's ruling Aquarius. So Uranus is the god of change. So a change is coming in for you, some sort of shift. It could be purely internal. So this can be like a leap of consciousness. It can also be a sort of a liberation or a freedom from something. So with the 12th house, you've got powerful things moving under the surface, whether it's emotions or issues you are grappling with. Whatever it may be, and also 8th house, endings and beginnings, something ending, something beginning. So you could be liberating yourself from something. You could be obtaining freedom from something. And with the North Node, life's purpose, this is a very positive thing that is going down for you in this 12th house. So this is going to free you from something. It could also be quite an abrupt change, because it's a god of change. It could be very unexpected, it could also be that you're going through something or into something which is quite unconventional, you could be, it's sort of not the norm. It's unconventional, different. You could be meeting people who are like that. They're unconventional, they're different from you. They may have different orientations, different upbringings. They may come from a different place. All kinds of differences. But these people are you're going to learn from them. You're going to get understanding from them, and likewise they will from you. You could be meeting very cutting edge people who have very advanced ideas, or you could be getting some sort of technological upgrade. And with the 3rd house, that does rule technology and things like that. So with Uranus, this is advanced tech, futuristic tech. So it could just be an upgrade, a literal upgrade for you. You may be going from a phone to a tablet or some other thing, or you're using a system which is more advanced than what you're used to, or you could really be in the tech field and using something really quite advanced. Okay, so just see how it goes for you. But it can also be that you are receiving a fantastic idea about something. Uranus can do that. It's like a bolt of lightning. It could also be that you're getting glimpses of the future for yourself, glimpses of a future which is to do with you, and something that you are going to be heading towards, or it could be to do with business. You could be getting glimpses of the future, trends, movements in social circles, or movement in society, global trends, things like that. You could be tapping into something which is going to give you an idea or some kind of leap forward. It could also be that somebody's coming into your life very unexpectedly, whether it's a partner or a romantic person. There's lots of different things. Or it could just be somebody coming in who's bringing knowledge and bringing something in for you. And it could also be a very unexpected message or news that you are receiving as well. Let's just get a destiny card for you. Got Prudence coming in. This card wants to come out all the time. Shuffle, 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 and it still keeps popping out. Okay, so Prudence. So again, I think this is applying to a lot of people at the moment, simply because we're under a pressure in the world at the moment. And a lot of people around us are behaving in a way which we can't perhaps resonate with. We've outgrown situations, we've outgrown friendships, we've outgrown where we work. You know, there's lots of ways that this can be manifesting. And this is about taking action or saying things or doing things which are a match for your energy and a match for what needs to be done in the moment. So it's about protecting your energy, protecting your space, and protecting your own wisdom as well. You know, just keeping things in a sort of a smaller fashion when it's a small thing. And if it's a big thing, then you can put more energy into it. But I feel it is very much to do with protecting your energy and protecting your space right now. And that's coming up in here. And you know, all of us are going through a lot of shifts and changes, and you need to just be harnessing your energy right now, so that when the time comes to take action, because there's going to be some kind of leap, when the time comes, you want to be ready for that. And you don't want to be pushing your energy into things which are not helpful for you at the moment or not serving you at this time. Okay, Aquarius, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.